Thank you, Ms. White. Good afternoon. One of the things that brings us here today is that there is a 3-year-old child who our staff will not have the chance to teach. I'm here enlisting the support of the community to help stop this violence. It has to stop. We are aware of threats on social media against our schools. We have no evidence that any of them are credible. Some of our schools have enhanced security today and will continue to as long as it is necessary. We know that local law enforcement have connected some of the recent gun violence to CMS students. We are working collaboratively with local law enforcement and others in the community to prevent further violence. There's an African proverb that says, "A child that is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth." CMS is an important part of this village, and we join with community organizations to bring about solutions to the underlying problems of our community. My staff has been in contact with leaders of organizations such as Alternatives to Violence that will help intervene with at-risk students. Staff has also spoken with leaders from the NAACP who join us in seeking ways to rid this community of the tragedies like those that have brought us here today. With that, I will entertain any questions that you may have.
Mr. Superintendent, can you tell us, has any of this impacted attendance on campus at those three schools, Hopewell, North Neck, and Julius Chambers?
We don't have specific numbers, but principals have notified us that some students have left early today. I want to share a message with our parents. We ask that you speak with your children. That's important. We know that there are rumors and threats that are swirling, and it can be frightening. I'm a parent myself. I get it. Every situation is different. So please be patient while staff is evaluating every specific situation. And while we know that parents are in communication with their child, please understand that the information that they receive from social media and their friends may not always be accurate. The point I want to make is, please trust your school administrators who will make the best decisions to keep your child safe. And they will communicate accurate information when they have that.
I know it's
Brett?
Your predecessor, after the Butler High School shooting, there was a lot of talk about metal detectors being installed and stuff like that. And we know what happened with the last security system that you guys tried to get and have pursued back. So the question is, with the extra $17 million that you weren't accounting for, expecting from the county, are you considering, maybe, is it even considering putting in metal detectors at these schools? Because it was like 5 guns in the first 5 days, and I think 6 guns in the first 8 days.
So there have been only 5 weapons that have been found on our campuses.
Okay.
What I will share with you is that we are not at a point where we're going to announce specific measures that you're referring to. But here's what I want you to know, that we continue to work closely with local law enforcement to urge our students, our families, and members of our community, if you know something, if you hear something, please say something to authorities. At our schools, I think you know that we have reinstituted random safety screenings, and so we believe that is a mitigating measure that we will take. We will continue to see that will prove to be helpful. We are also asking all students, all staff, all families to please be vigilant and be on alert and say something if you hear something.
Thank you so much. We're going to conclude this press briefing now. I appreciate you coming out today, and we appreciate the work that you do in the community.